Bigfoot, Native American and Canadian Indian chief have passed down a story going back thousands of years about giant ape men living in the forests of the western United States and Canada. They called these creatures Sasquatch, Yeren, or mountain devils. Regardless of the name, the description of this animal are usually the same. The Bigfoot is usually described as being very tall, well over 2 meters. It is covered in thick, dark hair and usually gives out a bad odor. The Bigfoot body is usually very muscular and ape-like, yet it walks upright and has a face more similar to that of humans than of ape. For the most part, this creature appeared not to be violent or aggressive. Bigfoot sightings are usually of lone or single creature, but there have been reports of people seeing groups or families of Bigfoot. People in other countries also tell stories of similar ape men. In the Himalayas, a mountain range in Nepal, people call this creature Yeti or abominable snowmen. The African call them Ngonoko, and the Chinese tell story of the ginseng or bearman. Those sightings have been reported for centuries. Is there any scientific evidence for the existence of this creature? Some say yes, and others say no. Dr. Grover Kranz, a physical anthropologist at the University of Oregon, believes that Bigfoot may be a type of creature known as a Gigantopithecus. A Gigantopithecus is an animal that lives in Asia over 300,000 years ago and looked like a mix between an ape and a very large man. Dr. Kranz believes that these animals, which lived long before humans, may have migrated from Asia and decided to settle in the heavily wooded area of the Pacific Northwest, where food was plentiful. It is possible that creatures like those could have survived so many years unknown to humans. Cryptozoologists compared the case of Bigfoot to that of the silicon. The silicon is a type of fish that was believed to have gone extinct over 70 million years ago, but this fish has been discovered to be still living off the coast of South Africa. Cryptozoologists believe that the animal that we now call Bigfoot have been able to survive by living in an area that people until recently have seldom gone. There are, however, some questions that science has been unable to answer. For example, why have no dead Bigfoot's blood bodies ever been discovered? And where's the physical proof of their existence? Bigfoot researchers point out that it is unusual to find a dead remains of any animal in the forest. Most of the time, they say, other people eat the remains soon after death. This may be the case for Bigfoot too. Many skeptic people who do not believe in Bigfoot say that the video and photograph of Bigfoot are really pictures of people wearing an ape costume. They also believe that the Bigfoot footprints are really the footprints of a bear, or footprints made by tricksters trying to fool scientists. It is possible that we may never know the truth about this animal if they have avoided being seen for the last several thousand years, then maybe they will stay hidden for another several thousand. Or it may be that we humans go deeper and deeper into the forests of Northwest America and Canada. In Canada, we may finally come face to face with the elusive Bigfoot.